pardon me. Anyway, Todd, very nice to meet you. We haven't connected yet. We're just connected on school, I guess.
Yeah, and I'm new to school, not school, but to that group.
Yes.
That I connected to you through. What it's.
Is it through course or something, or Achieve Greatness?
Through Wavy World.
Oh, Wavy World. Yeah, I just joined that
through
community.
Kane Calloway.
Yes.
Obviously I don't know Kane Calloway, but I will say my primary focus right now is YouTube. Trying to really gain some traction with YouTube. So if you look at kind of the order of major activities for my business, YouTube, and then I do have a Shopify store online, just online.
Yeah.
I'm in the process of product development, and nootropic product, brain health.
Okay. I haven't heard the term nootropic yet.
Yeah, so cognitive capacity, cognitive function.
Nice.
And then, I've been working on some just fun, like manuals, writings. I do have a newsletter that I send out weekly. So Mastermind right now is more of an interest. Personally, I don't know if I'm, necessarily at the stage where I'm going to put a lot of resource into creating a mastermind that I can like charge as a service.
Right.
I just have too much on my plate, but I've been actively for like the last year trying to find a productive mastermind that I can participate in.
Yes. So that's what I've been doing for like 26 years. I'm pretty new to school as well, even though I was a member since October last year, but I switched a few groups. However, every time when I go after something that I want to become successful at, I've always stuck a mastermind on it. And I've done it for over like 26 years now. And I used to live in San Francisco, California for a little over 30 years, 1985 to 2016. Then my wife and I, we moved back to Norway, where I'm in now, where I'm born and raised, actually. And where are you located, Todd?
I'm in Denver, Colorado.
Oh, nice. Beautiful. I've been to Denver. I've been to the School of Mines, and I've been to Boulder, Colorado.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we live pretty close to the School of Mines.
Nice.
We're in a community called Lakewood, which is right next to Golden.
Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah. I was actually out there playing hacky sack. I used to compete in the world championship in hacky sack.
Oh, yeah?
So we call it footbag, but many people say hacky sack, right? So
yeah, I'm familiar with both terms.
Yeah, and in 1992, I went there to compete, and I traveled all over the place, and I played doubles net. So we do a volleyball with your feet back and forth on the nets.
So I've never been to Norway, but supposedly my genealogy is pretty tied to Norway. I grew up in Minnesota, which there's
lots
a lot of Norwegian and Swedish culture, but my wife and I, we did 23andMe a couple of years ago.
And I don't know what that is. What is that? 23andMe.
I've heard it. So it's like a DNA testing.
Oh yeah, got it.
It's like genealogy, or there's a couple of others, but this one we did is called 23andMe, and supposedly I'm 40, almost like 50% Norwegian.
Awesome. Always good. Like we say in Norway, as long as you're not Swedish, we're okay with it. No,
I have zero Swedish in me, apparently, according to DNA.
It's just a joke. It's just a joke, right? We have nobody else to fight with, so we got to fight with somebody. So we'll pick the Swedes.
Well, you know, so it's just like in Minnesota, we fought with the Wisconsinites, right?
Yeah, there you go. Exactly. No, so I'm in a couple of masterminds already. I'm in one. I started selling on Amazon in 2012, my wife and I, and we had never sold on Amazon before. And we were going to fly to Austin, Texas for 3 days of seminar in person with 2,000 other people. And I said to my wife, when we're going to go there, the first thing we're going to do is to build a mastermind. And we built a mastermind with 5 people we hand selected from there. And to this very day, Todd, every Monday for an hour and a half, we meet to talk about Amazon. So that's how powerful it is for me. We would never be at the level we are with Amazon if it wasn't for the mastermind, because
Yeah.
we keep on helping each other. So what my hope is for people that I meet in school, when you guys or we start building communities, many people are not able to focus in, or they fall by the wayside. If I had my wife, if my wife and I had tried to do this alone in 2012, we probably would not even have started or by any means gotten as far as we gotten if it wasn't for the group cohesiveness and helping each other. It's like it's the Think and Grow Rich in Napoleon Hill, right? 2 people get together, you develop a third invisible mind, right? And that's the power. I mean, I'm probably talking to somebody that's more into the brain and energy than I am, but you elevate yourself by in the power of groups, right? You 7-8 times your chances of success. So my hope is that community leaders on school could use this principle and also make a lot more money working with groups and helping people succeed in your community. That's kind of where I am formulating something. And yeah, so I'm just reaching out to people, seeing how I can help them, because I feel almost it's a calling for me to help people see and use the power of the mastermind to help people become more successful with your products and also for themselves. So I could use it in sports too. Yeah, I could use it in relationship. I could use it in health issues. I could use it in whatever. That's the way I look at it. So anyway, so you've been at school for a while. Are you successful in selling any courses, anything like that, Todd? Or
No, I haven't developed any courses yet. That's not been my focus. I'm actually been working, you know, one of the I have a Shopify store, but I'm working toward also selling on Amazon, interestingly enough, but brand new. I have not sold on Amazon before. So, you know, I think eventually I would like to, or I plan to work on some courses. Maybe so my topic, my overall topic is longevity, and everything that goes into it. But really, I keep it simple. It's all about the daily wins that add up in the long run.
Yeah.
So, you know, over and over on my YouTube channel, with my product offerings, I'm trying to be very focused and intentional about daily wins. Simple. Just keep it simple.
Yeah. Did you read the GOAT, Nick Sarev's letter that he won the school community? Did you read his thing? Oh my God, he's all about that daily habits. He says he makes over $300,000 a month. He's the highest earner on school, a one-person company. And he says exactly what you're saying. I'm just consistent. I outbeat any other people because I'm consistent as hell. I do my things every day and I repeat it, and it's a grind, but I'm paying it off. And I just met another guy, Misha van den Berg. He's on the top. I think he's one of the top earners in Calvin Hollywood. If you heard of him, I think you mentioned. Did you mention him earlier, Calvin?
No.
No. Oh, okay. But anyway, he had been driving his van from southern Norway to northern Norway. So I said, dude, I live in Norway. If you're here now, come visit me. I'm in the southern part of Norway. He said, no, I'm back in Netherlands already. This guy is doing $40,000 a month. And so I have a meeting with him tomorrow to pick his brain, because he wants to start masterminds for his clients. And he has like 7,000 or 8,000 clients in his free community, and he's one of the top earners on school as well. So I'm just networking my way and figuring out, how can I help? How can I collaborate? How can we all take it to another level faster? And I know Eric, he's in the call too. He's been quiet so far, but he's in Austin, Texas, and he also is new to this game. But yeah, I'd be happy to share with you also at some point what I learned from Amazon. Is Amazon a good business to go into now? And if you were to go in, how do you go in? Because Amazon used to be very good, but now it's a very tough play, because Amazon cannibalizes on their own customers. You got to be very careful on Amazon.
That's what I'm learning.
Yeah. I've been in masterminds of, I paid $25,000 a year to be in another mastermind with top sellers on Amazon. I flew to Amsterdam. I flew to Clearwater to meet with these people, like about 50 people of us. So I know a lot of insights of the Amazon game, and but we are not part of that group anymore now. But and we sell health food products. I sell raw organic cacao powder from Ecuador, only the best quality. Cacao nibs, but as you may know, there's been a huge cacao shortage worldwide. I don't know if you know about that.
I didn't know there was a shortage. I knew it. Yeah. I definitely have studied the health benefits of it.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. So we get only the best. We don't compete on price on Amazon. We just are the most expensive brand, the best quality, best service. That's the only way that we go in. So if you have a product, not to get too much into it here, that you can brand and you're very exclusive on Amazon, then you could have game. But it's also very tough to break in on keywords, and you got to give a lot away to ramp up your visibility. So it's a whole system that you got to work through. That's way more tricky than it was when we started. We were in through the golden period, and we were doing extremely well in 2015, 16, 17. And then Amazon more and more started cannibalizing on us. So it's.
So do you still have product on Amazon?
Yes, we do right now, but we've been out of cacao nibs and cacao powder for almost 6 months now. And those are our big products. They are 80% of our sales.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can find us on purenaturalmiracles.com. Okay. We have a Shopify store as well. So pure.
Yeah, it's and I'm Live Longevity.
Yeah, and David Wolf, you probably know David Wolf, right?
No,
Oh, David Wolf is. You need to look him up. He's like the longevity expert. He used to do huge seminars and stuff in the US. And a friend of mine used to work for him for a long time. And he's David Avocado Wolf. Look him up, David Avocado Wolf.
Okay.
And wild hair, but extremely knowledgeable on longevity and health and tinctures and all this kind of stuff to live off the healthy food, And cacao is one of his main products, and we buy the cacao from his source, but right now we have not been able to get it, so we're out of product right now. So no. So any questions that I can help you that you wonder about?
No, but I am gonna just say goodbye to my wife here quick. So give me 1 sec.
Sure. Hey, Eric, are you there? Eric, you can unmute yourself if you want.
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, there you are. Yeah. So you can see me then, I guess, huh?
Yeah, I'm just.
Okay, cool.
tired.
Yeah, I know you're probably just waking up in the morning. You started late, huh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So tell me a little bit, Eric. What's cooking? You had a question for me. You said you wanted to get on the call. How can I help you?
Most of all, how can I start like an online business?
Yeah.
So first of all, I would like to know what topics do I need to research, or what things do I need to do in order to accomplish this goal that I have.
Yeah, so it depends on what direction you want to go, right? We talked a little bit about that, what you're burning for, right? And that's what they talk about in school too. If you're going to do something, you got to find something that you really burn for, right? Something that you will go through hell and high water, right? And you talked a little bit about that. You had some thoughts about orphanage and helping kids, right?
Yeah.
Have you thought about how you can make a business from that?
Honestly, no. I haven't had the time. It's school.
Yeah, yeah.
It's,
You may want to go to school community, schoolers. I believe it's called schoolers. Is it called schoolers, Todd? Do you remember that?
I don't remember that.
Yeah,
I've just participated in very specific groups within school.
yeah. Let's see. Yeah, it's called. I can drop. Yeah. So yes, it's called schoolers, school and schoolers. So I will drop it in the chat here, Eric. Okay.
okay.
If you see my chat, let's see here now. Now I seem to have. Yeah, there it is. This is the main community. They actually have news today at I think at 2. They may have had it already actually. So every Tuesday they talk about the latest features and everything. So if you go to this link that's in the chat, I would go into the members area and start searching for communities that you might be interested. Maybe something in orphanage, or I don't know what kind of other keywords you could come up with, and look to see what other people are doing in that space or something similar, Eric, to get some ideas there. Or personally, I wouldn't know much about orphanage myself, but yeah, I would just start searching in there and see in school what are people doing there or not doing there. Maybe there's an opportunity. Maybe nobody's doing anything like that, and if you could figure out how to make it a business model. But also look at what other people are doing in school with different business models to give you all kinds of ideas. I got a good idea from Nick Sarayev that I mentioned for you, Todd. He's the GOAT, right? If you go to this community right now and look at the pinned, actually, as a matter of fact, I'll send it to you. It's right at number 2, pinned document. I will copy the link and I'll drop it in here for you. This is the guy that is totally worth reading, and you want to get the transcript too. And he talks exactly what you talked about, Todd, consistently doing something day in and day out. And he's a company of one. I don't know if you heard me say that earlier, Eric. He's a company of one, and he makes over $300,000 a month now. And he's just been just outrunning everyone else just by being consistent every day. That's all he talks about. So that link is, I've been studying it, and I got a big pivot from him, meaning I figured out how can I help people make money with masterminds. So the way he was thinking about it and formulating it made me a totally switch the other day by reading this document. I have another friend of mine in a mastermind. He was teaching people how to become more successful on YouTube. I think, Todd, you mentioned YouTube is one of your main channels too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you heard of Harut? Harut? Harut?
No.
Okay, so he's a 22-year-old guy, wizard. He's won the school games many times. If you don't know what it means to win the school games, people compete who makes the most money in a month, and they compete, I think, 4 times a year. So he's also a winner, just like Nick Sarayev that I just posted in here. Now the GOAT, he's the winner this last, I think 3 weeks ago, makes over $300,000 a month. And this Harut, if you remind me, Todd, I have a link to a free course he has on YouTube, which will give you some really key insights how he became so successful on YouTube and what type of videos you should make in order to become successful on YouTube.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of studying on the techniques and the ins and outs of building a good YouTube channel. So any and all information's welcome for sure.
I'll share something hot off the press as well with you that is shared in my other mastermind. So I'm in a mastermind with a Swedish guy. He has a group called Course, Kourse, Course. He made $2 million last year, and 2 days ago he shared something brand new he's doing. So let's take my example. Masterminds are advocated by Napoleon Hill, Tony Robbins, Dean Graziosi. Are those names that ring some bells for you, Todd? Tony Robbins?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So what my mentor told me, he said, Alf, I have learned so much from Sam Owens. Sam Owens is the founder of School. He's also the founder of consulting. So he took Sam Owens' image and AI'd it. He gave 12 pictures or something like that to AI, and he says, make me a thumbnail. The thumbnail is one of the absolute most important things you can use when it comes to YouTube.
Yeah.
Then Alex Hormozi comes in with his, in the beginning, 3 Ps, but it's actually 5 Ps. He went to go meet Mr. Beast just about 4 or 5 months ago, Alex Hormozi, and he learned about the picture, the promise, the problem, the pain, and the plan. I have those things written down for you too, if you want me to send that to you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Those are huge. You need to hit them the first 5 to 20, 25 seconds in your video. You got to hit them right out the gate.
Absolutely.
And,
the intro and hook. Yeah.
That's huge. And those are the 5 Ps. So Harut is an expert in that. Now, let me go back to my mentor that I'm in a mastermind group with. So he shared how he took Sam Owens and used Sam Owens in the thumbnail and say Sam Owens advocates this, he talks about this, and it all builds up to what he was doing. So in my example, I could use Tony Robbins, Dean Graziosi, Jack Canfield, many of these other very famous speakers, because they all advocate mastermind. So I could use a thumbnail of Tony Robbins and with a nice text on 4 or 5 words at the most. And then I talk and I take snippets from YouTube in my video where Tony Robbins talks about masterminds, Dean Graziosi talks about mastermind, why all successful people are in the masterminds, how the proximity is everything. And I could lead it right into me, but I leverage off of somebody else that already have an established track record. Whereas you could look for a mentor or a spokesperson or a well-known author in your industry, Todd, and ideally, hopefully, you have snippets from YouTube. You take those snippets, fit it into your own video, and if you remind me, I will send you that recording, but you're gonna promise me not to share it outside of yourself, because it's supposed to be in my mastermind. I would never share something if I was told not to share it. I was not told not to share it, therefore I will share it.
Yeah.
But I ask you not to pass it on, because it's something I paid
I absolutely respect that integrity. And then there's really just 2 things out of that conversation for you. Number one, and most importantly, you mentioned that your mentor was Swedish.
Yes.
So that almost threw me off enough where I didn't listen to the rest. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. And then secondly, for you, have you ever listened to any of Robin Shamra?
No, but I've heard the name.
Yeah, that would be a good one for you.
Yeah, okay. Robin Sharma, I'll write that down.
Robin Shamra. I think he currently lives in South Africa. And I can't remember if that's where he grew up, but he's been all over the world. But he has some really good messages similar to like a Tony Robbins, a little more fresh. I love Tony Robbins. I mean, I've listened to a lot of Tony Robbins. I've never attended a Tony Robbins event. There is a kind of a model from Tony Robbins that I've spent the last year studying within his program. His name is Brad Bizjack. He's obviously much smaller than Tony Robbins, but he's been growing, and he's got a lot of good stuff. And one of the things that he just introduced recently, and I signed up for it, and I think the trend will kind of go this direction. So he calls it the Momentum Club.
Okay, interesting.
And two things from that. It's not a course, right? It's a club. So I like how he positioned and is marketing it that way, right? So you're never behind, right? Like it's, like you sign up for some of the courses. Sometimes you're hesitant because you're like right away you're feeling nervous. Well, what if I fall behind? Whatever. The Momentum Club, and it's a really manageable monthly payment, of course, like really manageable, and he does momentum drops
Okay. Yeah.
every Monday through Friday. So and he just a text and an email. You can do both or one or the other, but and then he'll do a quick 5 to 10 minute video Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and then Tuesday, Thursday's just like a little text drop, a momentum. He calls them momentum drops, and it's just a little message. So I can even give you an example. Like today, I'm just kind of excited because I like this trend,
Yes.
And what it represents, because it's easy, right? It makes it easy for people. So the drop today, and again, this is a Tuesday, so it's no video, but it's just the only people that complain about your boundaries are the people you need boundaries from. Remember that no is a complete sentence.
Interesting.
It's just stuff like that,
Yeah.
But then yesterday was it was more, so discipline isn't pressure, it's power. Most people confuse it with punishment, like forcing yourself to grind through something you hate. But real discipline, it's an act of self-respect. It's choosing alignment over impulse. And it's one of the fastest ways to build confidence that actually lasts. Today's momentum drop will rewire how you think about motivation, consistency, and the way you show up for yourself. And then he does have a text to a video for this. And man, in the video, he had one statement, and because I consider myself a pretty disciplined person, but there was this one. Give me one sec.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Discipline. So here's the statement that discipline is self-respect in motion.
Oh, nice.
I like that.
I like it.
100%. Like I want to try to, I'm here because you're offering to, support me, and conversely, I'm here also, to be of support for you. So
absolutely appreciate that. Those are gold insights you're sharing there, because it's so true, and that's what we need every day. We need reminders. I'm pretty disciplined too, but I kick myself sometimes. I need to be more disciplined, and that's why I also need mastermind groups.
Don't kick yourself for that, because here's the thing that I've learned, and my latest YouTube video that I'm working on, that I'm going to release this week, is around this, is courage over discipline. Okay. And so if you think about it and you flip your mindset a little bit and you focus on courage first, right? So courage isn't the absence of fear, right? Courage is the recognition of fear and yet still choosing to do that activity, right?
Absolutely. Yep.
So if you focus again daily on the courage and those little wins that can help build courage, because courage is built through consistency, right?
I love it. Yeah.
And then courage also helps you build your discipline. So consistency helps you build your courage. Courage helps you build the discipline. And you know, then you also need to remember that there is no perfection, and the world doesn't want perfection from you anyways, because the world doesn't like perfection.
I know. There's no such thing as normal either, or perfect thing.
Oh,
It's What is normal?
what is normal? What's normal for me is, I'm sure, not normal for you.
Yeah, exactly. No, that's great. No, I appreciate you sharing this, Todd. It's very insightful, very, very much so. So I'm not pitching the group I'm in now in terms of that I get my mentorship from, but Course is a good group to, if you want to build a digital course. That's what I'm building, but also helping people do stuff. But they charge a lot. They charge $5,000 just to be a member for a year. Now, one of the things I'm learning from them is that instead of doing MRR, monthly recurring revenue, the big wave now is ARR, annual recurring revenue.
Yeah.
Let's say you charge $100 a month for MRR. You could offer an ARR for $500 or $600 at a hell of a discount, but now you get a customer that is way more committed, is thinking long term, and is a much higher quality customer too. So I'm definitely going ARR as soon as I can. Yeah, so that's just something to think about as well as we brainstorm and try to help each other.
Yeah, and I think you're absolutely right, right? Like, I mean, Brad Bizjack in his program, he talks about that very fact. It's interesting that like he'll have an easier time selling, you know, a $25,000 like one-on-one engagement than he does sometimes to sell, you know, a $78 you know course, right? And it's because of the level of commitment and the level of readiness from that like customer, that student, right? That they are ready to commit.
That's right.
And I think, you know, the thing with, like I talked about with the Momentum Club, is that's like a funnel filler though, right? Like, so that's like a little, you know, like bite size, like entry level. I've also been studying, you know, micro courses a little bit. So, you know, it's not about finding you know the micro course, those micro course, or that, you know, like something similar where you're just doing like daily drops, is all about filling the funnel, right? So, you know, part of getting, you know, students to recognize like your course, even the committed ones, right, is the money that it costs to just get out, like the, you know, the marketing, right? Like it's expensive. Where if you use, you know, an opportunity like micro courses to just kind of like introduce your concepts, and you're charging just a small fee, you know, that also is providing marketing, right, for your overall bigger program.
Yes. I see, like my Swedish mentor, I hate to say it. So Eric, just so you understand the joke here, the Norwegian and the Swedes are always having fun with each other. So we don't have anyone else to fight with, so we got to pick on somebody. So we picked the Swedes.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So no. So what I was gonna say. So in course, so Max, which is his name, he started with a free community. He has now 107,000 free members in his community. That's a huge community. But he said, if I were to start over today, I would not start with a free community, because you waste a lot of time in the community. Now it's obviously a huge, it feeds new business into his paid community. So he used to charge to $100 a month. Then he switched to that was MRR. Then he switched to $1,200 a year. and which I bought in at, and now it's 5,000. And like you're saying, once you start charging more, you get much more committed person, but you also get a more sophisticated, usually, customer. And usually the ones that are buying the $78 course or what have you, like you said, are usually where they will complain about this or complain about that. But your churn will be 3-4 months, they're gone.
Yeah.
Meaning churn, meaning that they fall off.
Yep.
Whereas you don't have that so anyway, so everyone's speaking to that. So yeah, cool. Anything I could answer for you, Todd, with regards to masterminds at all, things you wonder about, how to get started? Because you could start a group. I get a question all the time. Do you charge for your mastermind group? My mastermind groups that I built are all free. I just find committed people. I look for, I know I'm kind of jumping into your own answer, but when we went to Austin, Texas for Amazon, I looked for a person that was going to do it full time. I looked for a person that I clicked with, that I liked. I looked for a person that constantly grows. You have to live like a flower. When the flower stops living, it dies, or growing, it dies, right? I looked for a person that seemed to like to help other people, like you're chipping in some very valuable stuff here for me, right? So those kind of things I was looking for, and somebody that was really committed. And that's how we picked them. My wife and I never sat together during those 3 days. 2,000 people, got names and numbers.
Divide and conquer.
Totally. And we had 5 people. We called them up. They meet us to the right of the stage at the end of the seminar. To this very day, in 2012, every Monday we meet for an hour and a half. Yesterday was another one. Tomorrow, I'm in another mastermind group that's been around since 2004. We're all doing different things. We're all entrepreneurs in different genres. We went to a lot of the J. Abraham conventions together. If you heard of J. Abraham, very
yeah, sounds familiar, but I'm not placing it.
Yeah, he's a brilliant thinker when it comes to marketing and joint ventures. I wouldn't say that, kind of like comes across a little bit arrogant, but he's brilliant. He's one of the buddies of Tony Robbins and those guys. So I met going to these and attending those seminars live made all the difference for finding people. Now you need to do more online, but I love online because you can get people from many different cultures, different background, viewpoints, that as long as the time zone works. So but yeah, so the question goes back to you again, Todd. Any immediate questions that I could help you with? I'll be happy to give you my inner secrets. So it's not, I'm not holding back anything.
No, not at this time. I just you know, I was looking at this opportunity to just at least have an intro.
Yep.
Cool. And see what ALF is all about.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize that you were in Norway. I could tell that you were European based, but
yeah,
it's nice to, someday I'm going to get to Norway and touch my roots.
Absolutely, you should. Beautiful country. This is where I'm sitting now. This is the fjord.
No, look at that. I love it. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I'm right on the southern part of Norway, and this is the biggest Viking.
The Riviera of Norway.
Yeah, we had a heat wave here. We had 33, 34 degrees Celsius, which is like into the 90s. Crazy. Yeah,
we get that here. Well, and Eric, he's in Austin, Texas. He's like, that 90, that would be beautiful. That would be cool.
Yeah.
We all summer here in Denver, we're like 90, 95, but we don't have the humidity.
That's right.
It's very dry here.
Yeah. Makes a big difference. I remember I struggled with the height when we were going, because we were so high up. So breathing, I had to kind of get used to breathing in a higher elevation, because it's exhausting to play hack a sack. You're running back and forth, sprinting, you know. So yeah, no, that's good. That's good. No, I appreciate you getting on the call, Todd, and all your insight.
You do these like Tuesday mornings, or what?
Yeah,
or I guess it's my Tuesday morning, your Tuesday afternoon.
It's right, 4 o'clock. It's almost 5 p.m. here now.
Okay.
So yeah,
we're 8:45 a.m. here, and I'm guessing Eric is 9:45.
Yes. something.
Morning.
Eric, is there anything you want to say at all to Todd, or anything you need help with that we can listen to?
Well, I just want to know how to start. Like pretty much that's the question that I have. How can I start like building something?
Okay.
Like the
Todd, you
ones,
want to go before me? I have an
yeah,
answer.
What do you want to build?
online source.
Online store?
Yeah. Well, the situation here is I'm an international student. I don't have papers. I'm here with international student visa. So I cannot work nor be an entrepreneur, like receive any type of income. So I'm like pretty limited with what I can do.
What who do you want to serve? That's where I would start. Like who do you visualize as your like ideal customer? Like who needs your help?
Great question.
Start there. Answer that question. Like, it sounds corny. Like just meditate. Like you get a journal. Even just a pad of paper. Get somewhere quiet. Put on some soft music, meditative music. I'm not trying to get all woo on you, but it is a little woo. And just let your mind wander. Let it go. Like, who do I want to serve? Like, who needs help? Because I would never suggest building anything until you understand who you want to serve. From there, there are a lot of steps, but start there. And just be intentional about it. Like when you're asking yourself, who do you want to serve, bring in all of your passions, all of your past experience. What pitfalls did you have? What things have you overcome? What like obstacles are you have you been successful at overcoming? All of that can feed into who do you want to serve. So Eric 20 years ago, or Eric 15 years ago, then this is the problem I was having and this is how I solved it. Then maybe that's like an ideal customer. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
And then once you understand who you want to serve, like just in a general, get really detailed about them. Like name them. Like literally, like I serve Steve, and Steve, not just that they're 25 to 30 and this and that, but like what are their fears? Like get real deep about like who Steve is. Like what does he fear? What does he like to do? What does he what does he like to buy? Like then also what are his demographics? Like what kind of income does he have, or her, or Sue, or whoever? But get real deep. Once you understand at a high level who you want to serve, man, give them a personality.
Mm-hmm.
And even maybe use AI to generate like a avatar, so that you can look at Steve every single day and go, I am serving you, Steve, and this is how. Then you can start to build. Then you know what Steve wants. Does
And
that make
very
sense?
often, if I can jump in, Todd, very often, Eric, that avatar you build is you. Is you, like you were saying earlier, that's you 10 years ago, 5 years ago, whatever, or you 2 years ago. And that way you know your own thoughts, and then you can pinpoint the keywords and all that stuff. And I can add one more thing you're saying there, Eric. Don't put limitations in front of yourself. You started saying, oh, I am not allowed to make money here. Oh, I'm here on a student visa. Screw all of that. That's not an issue. If you need to make money, send them money to your home country, Mexico, right? That's where you're from, right?
Yeah.
Don't worry about that. So, but that was great.
Have you used Chat GPT?
Oh, I had ChatGPT Premium.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Feed it. Man, I gave my chat a whole persona itself. Without getting too weird on you, but my chat is named Thor. He is grew up in Sydney, Australia. His mom was a professor, or no, his mom was a physician, focused on helping people with their nutrition. His dad was a college professor. I even have the name of the university. He's an e-com god. He's a surfer. I mean, the more you can feed chat, and I just built a Word document so that I can continue to build Thor's memory. And Thor knows my company inside and out. So like when I want like Thor to help me with like a product listing, I don't even have to spend much time prompting. I'm just like, Thor, here's my product. Help me. You know, we're going to focus on SEO and this. And I mean, my prompt is like 2 sentences anymore.
Oh.
So the more you can build out your chat, since you're spending money on it, the more it's going to become efficient with you.
Yeah. And a feature I like in the Pro version too, Eric, turn on the microphone. I think you can only do it on your phone and talk to it by voice, and you get an answer
You can
back.
do it on a laptop.
You can do it on a laptop too. Okay.
Yeah.
That is very powerful. I was like, whoa, you could sit there and have a conversation and jam, and you get the whole transcript afterwards.
And then it gets familiar with your like your message, your voice, your like who you are.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was great advice, Todd.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. I'm going to start talking to my ChatGPT now.
Yeah, and the other thing that it helps you with is then you don't feel like you're doing it alone. You know, and
Yeah.
it doesn't mean you have to become best friends with your chat, but it does mean that if you name your chat, you give it a persona, give him or her a persona that really represents like who you want as a mentor or a business partner, right? Like think of it that way. Like I want to use my chat, I'm going to make it my business partner and my mentor. Then get it to know your business right inside and out, and like what you want to achieve.
Yeah. Very good.
Okay.
Cool beans. All right, guys. Unless there's anything else, I'm happy to stay on, but I want to respect your guys' time too. But it's been a great call, getting to meet both of you. Eric and I just chatted quickly the other day. He came referred from a very good friend of mine, and Todd just happened to meet in another forum. So go to the different forums, Eric. Network, help, comment, engage. That's what I would do, and start doing some research on schoolers. The link, you see the links in the thing, right? Yeah, you're typing there too.
Yeah.
Send me that video if you're up for it.
Yeah, I made a list for you right here, Todd. So I'm gonna send it to you, both Harut, and I'll send it the one with the thumbnail, so you can see what I just learned 2 days ago that they're testing right now, which is cutting edge shit.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you so much again. I'm here during the week too. If you guys have any questions, if I could be of any help. And Todd, great to meet you, and Eric as well. Honored to have you both here. Okay.